Hello everybody, it's Football here with John Montez and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing fine. I'm also doing fine, and today we are back again. And today we are looking at transfer window. A lot of clubs are going to be really busy in January in the summer transfer window, and players are going to move left, right, and center. So expect your club to do major signings in January transfer window because people are already preparing for next season. So if you know your club is not prepared yet, start questioning yourself where you'll finish where you'll finish the league next season. Just ask Manchester United. We will tell you what has happened for us for not signing players. So now, that is not the main topic. This is now the main thing. Marcus Rashford last chance at Manchester United, because this is really interesting coming from Sky Sport today. Today, I read a lot of things about Marcus Rashford on this. So my question is to Manchester United fans, do you think Manchester United should give Marcus Rashford last chance? What is your opinion into this? Do you think Amorim should ease his pressure, or should go easy on Marcus Rashford and give him a last chance at Manchester United? Because this is what Sky Sport is reporting. Marcus Rashford feels the door is not completely closed on returning to Manchester United and fight for his place. Rashford believes he could have a future at Old Trafford despite the situation this season, having spent his whole career at Manchester United, and that is now the news. What is your thought into this? What is your thought into this? So we want to dive directly into this. Smash a like on the video, and by the way, if you know you are watching us for the first time, if you are watching us for the first time, or you have been a regular supporter of this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please, I just want to ask you, just take a second or two, click the subscription button. Thank you so much. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell so each and every time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify. To our subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for your continuous support. Without you, this channel could not be able to reach where it is. Now, we are really growing fast, and we are really building a special community here. So make sure to smash a like to support the video. Put a comment on the comment section what you guys think about this, and share with your friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We know the football world is bigger, and we need a forum so that we can start live video. We will be going live, I think, by next season. Before we start the next season, we'll be starting going live. So make sure you tune in, make sure you call a friend, make sure you invite people to join in the channel. Now, let us just dive directly into this. What do you guys think about this? Manchester United, in my own opinion, why is this thing coming out now? I think Marcus Rashford camp have already realized that Aston Villa are not going to qualify to Champions League, and Marcus Rashford want to play for a Champions League club, because those are some of the things I've read online about from different reporters about this situation. Marcus Rashford want to play Champions League game. Manchester United is the direct ticket if Manchester United qualify for Champions League, because we know Manchester United can qualify Champions League this season through winning Europa competition. So Marcus Rashford, I've seen after that loss against Aston Villa against Manchester City yesterday, I think Marcus Rashford view it and saw it like there's no chances of getting Champions League with Aston Villa. So the only way to play in Champions League football is to go back to Manchester United. So the camp is trying to find a way on how to make this one happen. That is my first thought. What is your thought into that? Because we all know he want to play Champions League. That is what he want. I think if he has gotten a club which can play Champions League, then he will be ready to go. He will be ready to go, and I think we will benefit out of that. We'll benefit out of that. Number two, I think, in my own opinion, no clubs are really inquiring on Marcus Rashford, to be honest. That is why if Marcus, he will not be desperate. I think Marcus Rashford is desperate in coming back to Manchester United. People will not be, if clubs wanted him, Champions League clubs or top club teams wanted him, he could not even be playing for Aston Villa right now. He could not be playing for Aston Villa right now. So he want a safe place to land. He wants a safe place to land. And where is the safe place to land? Manchester United. Because I am pretty sure he hasn't found an option. The wages are too high for clubs to meet. The wages are too high to bigger clubs to meet. So that one brings a big problem for Marcus Rashford to find another club he can fit in, because I think most of the clubs have already asked for him to lower the salary, but basically I think his camp has refused to do that. His agent or his brothers refused to do that. So the safe place where he still has a contract in is Manchester United until 2028. So what do you do? Because people are not coming for you. You are not going to play Champions League football. Maybe he doesn't want to stay in Aston Villa, and maybe doesn't want to stay Aston Villa. Now, you humble yourself and come back to Manchester United. We are not disputing that Rashford is not a good player. He's a really, really good player. Top talent. But do you think it's the right fit for Manchester United? Do you think it's a right fit for Manchester United? So, a lot of things are lingering into my mind. The third thing, which is now the question I'm posing to you, because I think there's also something like a guilt in it. I think Rashford, after seeing, if you truly love Manchester United, this is my own opinion, if you truly love Manchester United and seeing the way he left the club, because he was just asked to perform, he was just asked to put more effort, it's shameful. And look where Manchester United are. If Rashford was a serious player, Manchester United could not be in the position they were now. If Rashford wanted to grow with Manchester United, if Rashford wanted to be special for Manchester United, he has already destroyed his legacy with Manchester United. He's trying to find a way to win the fans back and to try to come back and win even Amorim back. But I think Amorim have already locked the door and saying, you know what? No point of return. You are not coming in. I think Amorim have already hold those thoughts. And according to the reports I'm also reading, that Manchester United are even planning next season without him. So addition of Marcus Rashford into the squad next season, or if Marcus Rashford doesn't find a club next season, it will be a burden for Manchester United. I think this is the situation where Sancho plays that with Ten Hag. And this is exactly the same thing that might be a problem in Manchester United. I can remember Ten Hag, after having some wrangles with Sancho, he sent him to Borussia. After the loan finished, he came back to Manchester United. He trained with the first team. Then he got a deal at Chelsea. He was still signing. He was still trying to find a way to search for the club. And actually, he fooled Manchester United and we didn't make any signing. Obviously, because we knew he was staying. So if we go with the current, I think Marcus Rashford should make his mind early. So we know we have his, we can decide to, Aston Villa can decide to buy him or not. And the only place, if Aston Villa decide not to buy him, the only place he has to return is Manchester United, because he still has a contract at Manchester United. He still has a contract at Manchester United. So I think Marcus Rashford to make his mind. I think this type of news are trying to sell Marcus Rashford to other clubs. That is why this thing is coming. And because I've seen even Barcelona trying to fight. If Barcelona really wants him, they should come for him. But I think the main reason is that Manchester United clearly don't want him. Amorim doesn't want him. Not Manchester United, Amorim does not want him, and Amorim does not see himself playing with him. So what does Marcus Rashford do? They can decide to create a PR team to make sure they get a club. In my own opinion, if you may ask me, and this is also I'm posing to you, should Manchester United accept him, or Manchester United should just move on without him? Even if it's worse, we terminate his contract. What is your thought into that? Because in my own opinion, I don't think, how will even the dressing room feel after this betrayal? Because Marcus Rashford betrayed millions of fans, going to Aston Villa, leaving your club, fighting for relegation. What is that? What did he say? We're a boyhood club. You leave because you're asked to put more effort. Don't forget how Marcus Rashford left Manchester United. Marcus Rashford left Manchester United because the manager came out publicly and said that Marcus Rashford should put more effort. Maguire had a bad season. He came back and turned Manchester United around. Garnacho had a bad season. He's now playing. What was wrong with Marcus Rashford not putting more effort to play? Now that is the guilt that is trying to it's trying to find a safer place. Manchester United fans will welcome him. We will welcome him, but only if the manager say yes. I will back the manager into this. If the manager wants him gone, let him go. If the manager wants him in, he has to change the ways. He has to follow. Yeah, and I don't know even if Marcus Rashford can fit in that dressing room. I can't see him. How is it even going to sit there after leaving? Let's say, for example, Manchester United winning Europa competition, then we qualify to Champions League. The effort of other players, the backlash with the fans, each and every day, the sweat that these players put in, the effort that these players did, with injuries we have had, with a lot of issues. We even had to fill academy in the bench to come and fill up the squad. Then you say somebody who was just enjoying his life at Aston Villa because he never wanted to put more effort, now want to come to ride into this bus. No way. Even the dressing room cannot accept that. Not unless he publicly apologizes for the fans, apologize for the players, apologize for the manager. But even if that happened, it doesn't wipe anything. The fact remains that Marcus Rashford left Manchester United on a loan to Aston Villa because he was asked to put more effort. We have seen players being asked to put more effort. Look at Casemiro now. He's one of the most important key players in Manchester United. He was in the bench while Marcus Rashford refused to play for Manchester United. Refused to play for manager. Refused to put more effort. Look at Casemiro now. Casemiro has more respect in Manchester United, in my own opinion, has more respect in Manchester United than Rashford. If you come to hierarchy now, I think if we win this Europa League, Casemiro is going to be a legend in this club. Why? Because people like Rashford refuse to play for Manchester. People like Rashford just refuse to show up. People like Rashford were asked to put more effort and they refused. And they went on a loan. I can't understand how even the dressing room is going to feel about it. The dressing room are not going to like it. The dressing room are not going to like it. I am pretty sure they are not going to like it. That is the way they are. These are the players that cannot come back to Manchester United. Sancho cannot come back to Manchester United. No matter what, he cannot. He cannot come back to Manchester United. After saying publicly, no way. No way for Marcus Rashford, no way for Jadon Sancho. I don't see how that dressing room will even react. If we bring him in, let's just forget about the season, about anything, because it's going to destroy the mood of the team. It's just going to destroy the mood of the team. It's going to destroy that. It's going to destroy that dressing room completely. Look at the effort these players are trying to put to make sure they win Europa competition. Then you bring in a player who was on a loan, who refused to play Manchester United and left Manchester United when they were in a critical position fighting for relegation. Because the manager asked him to put more effort. That is where I draw the line, and that is why sometimes I get mad about Rashford. He just need to move on. Just leave Manchester United alone. In my own opinion, if I was to advise Rashford, please leave Manchester United alone. Just leave Manchester United alone. We have suffered enough. We have the pain you have endured as fans. And because somebody like Rashford refused to play, the pain of losing games each and every week, the pain that I don't see. I don't just see the way Marcus Rashford is getting back into Manchester United team. I don't just see it. I don't see it. Let me see down on the comment section what you guys think about this. Smash a like on the video. If you know you are watching for the first time, please click the subscription button. That is my thought into this. What is your thought into this? Do you think Manchester United should give Marcus Rashford a last chance, or do you think it's time to move on? Do you think it's time for Marcus Rashford to move on, or do you think it's time for us to give him a chance? Let me see down on the comment section. Smash a like on the video. Until we do the next one, enjoy.